welcome to the Tokyo Game Show 2023 Bandai Namco Entertainment booth.
Wow, he's got excellent English. Holy shit.
Excellent.
TGS 2023. このステージではですね、鉄拳8上達への道をテーマとしまして、
twitch.tv/Tekken, but I will, yeah, hold on, I got it up
た
here.
くさんお伝えしてまいります。私、本日の司会進行を務めさせていただきます。溝渕俊介と申します。どうぞ最後までお付き合いください。ありがとうございます。With the theme Tekken 8, The Road to Proficiency, we'll be sharing new and juicy information about the battles here
Okay, sorry.
on the stage. I am Shun Mizubuchi, your host for today, and please be sure to stay with us
I
till
thought
the very, very end because we have so much.
I thought he was the game's well. There was a specific director, like combat director. I thought that's who this was because it looks like him. What type is that?
It's ice.
Oh.
Today's broadcast is also available for English-speaking countries. Please note that the game description will all be shown in English.
Hooray!
それでは大変お待たせいたしました。
Oh, fuck yeah, finally.
鉄拳のプロジェクトメンバーの皆さんをお呼びしたいと思います。
Not at the English, not at the fucking Pokemon.
Tekken Project. まずは鉄拳プロジェクトエグゼクティブプロデューサー原田勝弘原田 Executive Producer of the Tekken Project.
Yay! I was half expecting to come in with a panda suit.
Fuck off! It's not any better.
Michael Murray, producer of Tekken 8.
I'm sorry, Murray comes in with a Kumba. He's holding something.
What was it?
Murray's been working out.
Oh, yeah. The game director of Tekken 8.
Oh, it's also God damn it!
Alright, so we all know it's just Panda.
Nah, it's gonna be a fake out.
You're right, we're gonna see Ono pop in with Blanca.
Also, now I really look like an idiot because the guy in the middle is who I mistook the host for. And now it is very obvious they look nothing alike.
So let me translate for Harada real quick. He was saying, hello everyone.
Yeah, I've never seen this man before.
Tekken 8. We have a lot of new info for you today. And I apologize in advance because, like always, I haven't read the script.
ありがとうございます。続きましてマイケルさんお願いします。
こんにちは皆さん、プロデューサーのマイケルです。本日いろんな話できればと思いますのでお願いします。Michael, you all know me quite well. I have lots of Tekken 8 info to share with you all today, so I hope you look forward to it.
ありがとうございます。
Right on.
続きまして池田さんお願いします。Next, Mr. 池田 please.
はい、皆さんこんにちは。鉄拳8ゲームディレクターの池田康平です。ニックネームの中津でも呼ばれておりますが、今日は東京ゲームショウでいろんな情報をこのメンバーでお伝えしていきたいと思います。空調が治ってちょっと涼しくて安心しました。引き続きよろしくお願いします。
Ogrepon, I'm really happy for you. And that's the end of the statement. I'm just happy for Ogrepon. He's just running around me in circles.
さあ早速ですが始めたいと思います。Let us begin the session. 今日はどのように進行させていただきますかと申し上げますと、いろいろと鉄拳に関する質問だったり、鉄拳をこれから始めたいけどどうすればいいかわからない、もっと強くなりたいという方が多くいらっしゃると思います。そういう方々を代表しまして、いくつか質問をこの素晴らしい鉄拳チームに投げかけたいと思いますので、お付き合いいただきたいと思います。Today, I'm sure all
Did it already start? Did I miss it?
Everybody who has just begun playing Tekken has a lot of questions: how to become stronger, how to train, how to win up the games. So, on behalf of those of you who are watching today, I'd like to ask this wonderful team some questions of how we can become good players in Tekken.
They added Aya Bray from Parrots ID to the Final Fantasy gacha game. Brayback's VS.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool.
First of all, for beginners playing Tekken 8,
that game takes forever.
Yeah.
はい、じゃあ私の方から回答
I
させ
haven't
てい
even
ただき
come.
ます。
I haven't even beaten
次
season
の
1 of the
スライ
dang
ドをお願
story
いします
mode yet.
Next slide, please.
はい、鉄拳にはですね、ストーリーモードというものがありまして、こちらを、まず、遊んでいただくこと
Oh,
で、鉄拳の操作に慣れな
I
がら、
thought you said you didn't start it yet. As in, did you post it yet?
遊ぶことで、きっと初めての方も安心して鉄拳の楽しさが分かるようになってます。
So the first mode to check out would be the story mode. So what this does is it kind of introduces you to the characters and.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm covering up Harada when there's some perfectly good screen real estate right above him. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
で、
try to
次のスライドを
max
お
this
願
out.
いします。
Next slide, please.
はい、とは言ってもやっぱ格闘ゲームっていろんなキャラクターがいて、複雑なコマンドたくさん、鉄拳だと1キ
There we
ャ
go.
ラクター100個以上のコマンドがあるんですけど、まあ、そういったものを
All the screen real estate I can
覚え
spare.
て大変だよっていう方向けに今回このスペシャルスタイル
I don't think it's enough to see my
を用意
moves.
してまして、本当にボタンを楽しく連打するだけでアクションゲームのような操作で、鉄拳の、プレイが楽しめるというものになっています。
And we realize that it is a fighting game, and many people might feel there's a hurdle to play the game since there are many characters. Each has over 100
Oh my
moves.
god, it has flash
So,
fire.
it's a lot
I
to
am
take in.
so. Oh
So
my
we
god.
hope
No!
that you check out the special style. So just by pressing the
I am
button
so
like this,
angry.
you can do all kinds of cool stuff in the game.
はい、ということで、今ご紹介したストーリーモードを
Well, now what?
スペシャルスタイルで遊んでいる映像を
Just hit it with other stuff.
この TGS が、
It's still just a 4-star, so we're fine.
こちらをご覧ください。
So we
I forgot I have
actually
a
to show you for the story mode.
cross,
It's
the
first time
bug
here at
cross.
TGS, so please check it out. Next movie.
Oh, hello. It's Lars.
They confirmed Tekken 8's gonna be 100 gigabytes.
Of course.
It's probably like Tekken 7 where everything is oh my
Jesus Christ.
everything's pre-rendered.
Nice.
Possibly. I mean, if that's the case, then you just delete like 50 gigabytes out of pre-rendered videos. He's not wrong.
I know.
I think Jin's whole point though is both of them need to die.
Yeah.
はい、このような形でシームレスにバトルに切り替わります。
Reminder that this family is
You
effed.
go from
Yeah.
and you go straight into the battle.
That was so sick.
Oh, the AI in story doesn't get heat. Well, probably some of them will.
Style is now enabled.
That Akuma fight.
Yeah.
Bring back Akuma just for a fight.
基本的にはスペシャルスタイルを使うと
Where is Akuma nowadays?
ボタンを連打するだけで
Who knows?
キャラクターがかっこいいアクションを繰り広げてくれます。
And as you can see, by just simultaneously pressing the
Oh, how does Lampert evolve?
You can do all kinds of cool
Dusk
attacks
Stone.
like this.
I might have one on hand. Hold on. Nice. While I do that, I gotta tweet out the stream. Yo, QTEs. I didn't see what the options are, but if it's anything to help play.
God damn, damage is low.
Good, though. I mean, that does kind of fuck over the AI that doesn't get heat, because that's why the damage is low.
Yeah.
They want you doing wild heat stuff. Not only is the damage low, but you have recoverable health.
That too. Huh.
I'll talk about it in a moment. Let me get this tweet out. Cute. Be funnier if it just like the in-game models from the old ones, not just their pre-rendered cutscenes.
Yeah.
I got a few, what is it? I read back over the mechanics and how they used to work and how they've been changed. The things I mentioned before, so I know what I'm talking about now. So the things I mentioned before was heat draining. Heat always drained. But what's changed is, let me read it right from the notes. The heat gauge will now tick down when attacks are blocked while in heat state. Before, if you were blocking, you didn't lose any heat. The heat gauge drain caused by attacks that are enhanced by the heat state have been increased.
Oh, okay.
So heat is used up faster, which is good because heat is way too advantageous of a state to have as long as it was lasting. Because it was at minimum 10 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, heat lasted for 10 seconds at minimum. I looked at the Pokemon, but I didn't look at the type. It's Psychic.
でそれを聞くとそんなにと思うかもしれないですけど、鉄拳1から7までの話は全く知らなくても大丈夫に大丈夫で遊べるっていうのと、あともう一個は分かるようにちゃんとギャラリーモードに、今までのエピソードとか全部入ってますんで、それをじっくり見てもらえば分かるようになってます。
So what you just saw was only just a slight part of the actual overall story.
So let me see, what else was I saying?
And for those of you who maybe think that
what was there was another change. The gray hell, which I was partially right about. There are certain moves that cash out white health on an enemy. Heavy attacks, like powerful attacks, will cause white health. And when you're in heat, all of your attacks, when blocked, heavy attacks when blocked cause white health. And while in heat, every attack blocked causes white health. And yeah, certain moves will essentially dish it out and take it away. And it will, like I said before, it recovers when you do damage. You could also, now, this is new, when you do the heat activation where you do a move and then you run forward, while you're running forward, it recovers all your white health. So you can activate heat to recover white health.
Oh, cool.
And what they do is the way heat can be activated raw, or there is on average 5 moves a character has that will automatically activate heat when doing it. So their idea is, you know how Tekken has its long move lists, and people that don't know think you have to memorize that whole list.
Yeah.
The idea was make those 5 moves stick out, the ones that can activate heat mode, so that new players have like 5 key moves to learn for a character.
Alright.
So they just get from that what the important moves are. And those 5 moves are the ones where if you do them and you'll do them and then you do like the run forward into heat. But yeah, the idea of it was originally in the network test was
each of those characters. So
There was very little incentive to not just activate heat right away at the start of a match because of how long it lasted and how the fuck the damage scaling was.
Is that Dragunov just on a couch with a bunch of like Tekken discs?
That is Dragunov. Yeah, I can't see what he has. It's pretty.
He looks very depressed.
Like Thor.
ありがとうございます。本当に盛りだくさんな回答が返ってきて、ストーリーも楽しめて、エピソードも楽しめて、そしてスペシャルスタイ
Well, I
ル
think it's safe to say they still got their funny endings because that looks like Kuma and Panda in space.
Yeah.
And then you can also get used to the game through
Wasting Heihachi's money.
special style. Thank you very much. では続きまして早速次の質問に行きたいんですけれども、やはりですね、
That look, Kazuya and Jin look like they're having a forced family picnic.
やっぱり勉強したいという人も多いと思います。
There was
Jun's
Jun
back,
back there at the
so-
tent.
Say Jun is back, so yeah.
That was some that looked like a tag 2 scene, not like something in a main game.
Learn the basics and techniques and
You're gonna make them
arcade
canonically
style.
have a picnic.
はい、こちらに関しては
Jun
やは
made
り
this happen.
格闘ゲームの初心者だったりカジュアルなお客さんにもぜひ楽しんでいただきたいと思って、
So yeah, they emphasize moves that you should learn because they will activate heat for you, or there'll be moves that cash in on white health on the enemy. But yeah, that's more like enders and stuff.
はい、それがアーケードクエストになります。プレイヤー自身の、ア
Yeah,
バターを作成
arcade
して、
quest.
90年代のアーケードシーン、ゲームセンターを舞台に、自分がそのゲームセンターを巡りながら、仲間た
So yeah, it's the way they reworked heat was pretty good ideas to make sure it's not as obnoxiously aggressive.
That's good.
All right, what am I looking at here? Hold on.
Huh, there's a trainer I missed. One moment.
I'm at 134.
So as you do this, you'll have several friends that will accompany you, as well as Max, who is kind of your guide on this journey as you
Do I
progress
have
through
Dust
different
Bowl?
arcades.
だからこれあれだよね。
You find those guys in the forest at the top.
I think I already have one, but I might have traded it to you.
I
do not recall.
Oh wait, I got the Poltergeist now. Can evolve that.
You need the pot.
Oh, where do I get the pot?
It's in one of those caves. You only get one.
Three different things that you can enjoy in the game. First being the story mode we were just mentioning, the character episodes we mentioned,
And also you need to figure out, is
this
your
kind of a
Poltergeist
story of you
a
as
fake or an
player,
authentic?
and your progression as you learn the game.
はい、まあスライドだけでやっぱり物足りないと思うんで、こちらも、なんとなく雰囲気がわかる映像をご用意しましたので、映像をご覧ください。
And we want you to be more excited than just checking out a slide, so we have some footage to show you for this mode. Next movie, please.
How do you look at its model closely?
You bring it out and then maybe
Oh,
よくある
okay.
昔
mess
よくあ
with
った
the
ゲーム
camera
センター
mode.
から
I don't know, it's
物語
hard.
が始まっていきます。
So as you can see, you're kind of in your standard
Hey, it's
arcade
Max
that if
in the
you
game.
remember, it's quite nostalgic.
Yeah, it
This is
is.
where it starts.
はい、で相棒のマックス君っていうのがいるんですけども、マックス君が最初に覚えるべきコマンドだったり、
Those learning tools they added late into Tekken 7 were pretty cool.
しっかり教えてくれます。
Nice.
And so Max, like we said, is
Oh yeah, the ones you had to pay for?
It's going to be telling you how to
No, the
do
ones you
basic
didn't have to pay for.
controls.
The frame data is what you
okay.
paid for.
Telling you about how to do features of
The punish guide
system, which is
stuff.
brand new for Tekken 8.
はい、
Nice.
プレイの状況に応じて、まあ、上手な行動ができたりするとこうやって褒めてくれます。
And so
Impressive.
if you're actually learning and using the stuff you've learned in the matches, Max will actually say, "Hey, great job," or you'll see those things as he appears on screen.
Who?
で各地のゲームセンターに
Jesus, that
こういった
Asuka.
カスタマイズをした
It's unrecognizable.
CPU が出てきて、
That's
その
one hell of a
CPU と対戦し
customization.
ながら空中コンボだったり、
It looks
No, it
bland
wasn't
as
even
fuck.
Asuka. Jesus Christ.
こういう表示とともに、
Oh, shit.
学習して、
Alright, it looks...
And as you're progressing through different arcades,
Well, it's bland as fuck, but
you'll find,
goddamn, it worked.
other avatars
The reason I didn't think
customized
it-
just like
I did-
players who you encounter
The first sign it wasn't Asuka that made me unsure was the height. I thought Asuka was taller than that, but other than that,
はい、ここでは、ちょっと冒頭から進んだところで、
I hope the
相手に攻め込
customization
まれ
is
て困
good.
っているっていう状況に対し
Please.
てパワークラッシュっていう切り返しの要素を学習して実戦に挑むっていうような流れを紹介しています。
So this is
I got a
partway through the
3-star
mode,
psychic up.
when your main
Okay.
character is kind of being frustrated by being attacked so much and not being able to do anything about it. So Max is teaching them about how to do the power crash.
はい、こういった感じでまずはマックス君と練
Oh,
習
nice.
して実際に、ゲームセンターの強敵に挑んでいくような流れになります。
So in this manner, you'll be practicing all the advice that Max teaches you, and then use that knowledge to fight your rivals in the arcades.
今パワークラッシュを覚えたので、では実戦で試してみようっていう感じでプレイヤーに話しかけて実戦っていう流れになります。
And now that you've learned the ins and outs of power crashes, now it's time to actually try it out on a rival.
Jesus Christ, looks nothing
damn.
like him.
Fucking. What the hell is on his
ここ
head?
でも成功するときっちり褒めてくれますんで、
And even in your battle against rivals, Max will say like, "Hey, great job."
はい、なんで教えてもらったこと
Oh,
を
that's a
実
ghost
践
card.
で試していってどんどん成長
Cav,
していくような
Cavit's the
モード
name.
に
It's
な
a
ります
ghost law.
So as you're progressing through the node and learning all these different things from Max, and gradually using those skills against your opponents to level up as a player.
レイジになったレイジになったよ
All right, how
って
does
ことを教えてくれます
Karaja?
Even if
Does
you
Bug
forget,
Bus
like,
evolve?
if you're in rage, Max will be like, "Hey, you have rage."
Despicable.
Okay, that's why I thought. How?
そういう感じでなんていうんですかね、ゲームセンターで遊んでいる
Depending on the
後ろで
game,
こう相棒がアドバイスしてくれながら
it's either that location evolution near things with strong
So you
Hello.
can kind of get that feeling that many of us have
electric
in our
mountains or
game
power
where you have a
plants,
friend
or
behind
just
you
use a thunderstone.
giving you advice
Okay,
as you're
that's
playing,
right,
to
okay.
be a better player.
はい、以上になります。
ありがとうござい
Let
ま
me
す。
do that quick.
Thank you.
So if the thunderstone method doesn't work, that means you have to level it up on a certain spot on the map.
Huh.
And you have a friend in the arcade. いい感じですよね。
そうなんですよ、これ実際やっぱりそのプロジェクトメンバーでもテストしていて学べるけどやっぱ褒めてもらえた方がより前向きにどんどんチャレンジできるっていうのでやっぱ褒めていこうというふうにしました。
And so the people on our team actually have been playing through this mode, and when your friends say, "Hey, that was a good punish," or "That was a good technique you did," it's very motivating. So we decided to incorporate that in this mode.
ありがとうございます。
はい。
それはですね。
I've been saying one of the, and it was disappointed when Grand Blue didn't actually do this, or I think it's Grand Blue, where they're literally cheering on. The right kind of motivation, even if you lose, is being told things like,
はい、じゃあ次のスライドお願いします。
like in TF2 when you die and it gives you like stats, so like you did this better than your
そうした
previous
スー
life.
パーゴーストバトルっていうのは
It should be telling you things like you lost, but you still like you still tech this many throws correctly. You landed this many punishes, things like that.
So this is actually brand new for Tekken 8.
Yeah.
Things that
What the
like
Super Ghost Battle does is it allows
clue
to
you in on
have
where your
a
progress
alternate
is.
version of yourself.
Because that's
It's
what
just like
you lose
do.
sight of that when you
Or
still
can
lose,
actually
but
play against those ghosts of other players.
はい、でシリーズ前々から
Damn, Vigavolt
ゴースト
looks
っていう
sick
もの
in the
を
new
存在してたん
engine.
ですけども今回、ものすごく、技術研究を重ねてとてつもなく学習スピードが速くそして再現性の高い新ゴーストっていうものが実装できましたのでまあ本当にこれはもう説明するより見てもらった方が話が早いと思うんで実際にゴーストに、学習させている様子を、映像でお持ちしましたのでご覧ください。
Some of you might remember that Tekken actually had Ghost before, but this is totally unique. It's been built from the ground up. The speed at which it remembers your characteristics and such is quite fast, and the area and the reliability of, I guess you could say, the copy of you is much better. But rather than us explain it to you, let's check out some footage. So next video,
Ghost
please.
footage. Gian
はい、
versus
左側がプレイヤーで右
Gian.
側がゴーストになります。
So on the left is the player, and the ghost will be on the right.
まずは基本的な移動周りの動作を教えています。
So right now, I'm teaching the ghost how to move.
他にも基本的
Like
な
an
アクション
amiibo.
1、2だったり教えると
Oh boy.
学習のアイコンラーニングっていうアイコンが光ってすぐにプレイヤーの行動を真似して反映してくれます。
And just also doing,
I guess that's fair, because if you don't know how to Korean backdash, watching a ghost automatically do it isn't going to clue you in on it.
こんな感じで空中コンボも1回やるだけですぐに再現してくれるんで早いことがすぐ分かると思います。
And you can see just by that one aerial juggle, the ghost.
I wonder if there will be a tutorial message for Korean backdashes.
今の
Someone in the arcade approaches you like, you've got
この
skills,
技
try
が
this
こういう
one.
反撃入るんだっていうものを覚えて再現してました。
And even just teaching them a punish, they were able to do it right away.
Then again, well, I mean, you fight other people's ghosts, so what does it really matter? I was gonna say, like, yeah, I want to, learn from other people's ghosts.
なのでこれ面白いのが実際自分ができることが増えると、ゴーストもできることが増えて再現してくれるので自分の成長を客観的に感じることができるんですね。
So it's actually quite interesting because it's hard to tell how much you've gotten better as a player, but if you're watching your ghost, it's much easier to tell how much progress you've made.
All right, yeah, that's a fair philosophy, I guess.
なんで実際自分が目の前に
That is something larger, and something people are coming to terms with in Street Fighter 6 is when learning the game, especially at a higher level, you learn more from like longer sets. And like first to two is basically way too short, especially with learning your opponent. That's not enough time to fully learn your opponent.
No, that's pro level play there.
So yeah, there's been an emphasis on doing lobbies and staying in consistent death matches, just so you can actually learn something, and ultimately that betters progress. So in that sense, what they're talking about with the ghost battles makes more sense there.
Yeah.
でちょっといいですか。
もちろんです。
で今のが
That is a
本当に触りの部分の
effective learning tool.
ラーニングを実施したんですけど
It
実
is.
際どこまでこのゴーストがプレイヤーの再現をしてくれるかと本当に上級者のプレイになるとどうなるかというと、2本お持ちしたのでちょっとそれをご覧いただきたいと思います。
It's also why like sometimes we'll do nights and or just play our lobby matches, and then not KOF is an exception, but take another game and go into ranked, and it's just a lot easier.
Yeah.
You learn a lot better and get a lot better just playing each other.
Oh no, this is 6-star. We can't handle this.
Right.
このゴーストは、中段と下段の2択をメインで覚えさせていて、そういう特徴のあるゴーストを、開発陣が作ったものになります。
So you can see someone on our dev team actually created this ghost, and their strategy here is to mix
Oh, it's
mid
Ben
attack
Ben.
and low attacks.
That was the ghost in the law video we watched yesterday.
That's funny.
Here, Ogrepon, you want a friend? You enter. I threw my Pokeball at Ogrepon, and Ogrepon stopped moving. I threw a Pokeball at her. Yeah, now you have a friend.
Some points to check out is the movement is much more player-like for the ghost, and not only that, but ad-lib combos where you just suddenly float your opponent and just on the fly.
Ad-libbing combos in Tekken.
はい、なんで本当にその実際の人間と戦っているような感覚で練習試合のようなものができるっていうのがこのスーパーゴーストバトルの楽しいポイントになります。
So it really actually feels like you're playing a human opponent, and as such, it helps you play or prepare for other human opponents as well. So it's really a great mode, and we're excited about this one.
Alright, now teach the ghost to consistently land on
こう
blockables.
いう本当瞬間的な敵に対してもアドリブでコン
And
ボを
low
決める
parry
っていうここまで
everything.
かなり高度なことをやってます。
It really is cool to see him just pick up an opponent who's accidentally floated or for something like that, and just without dropping it, to go straight into a combo. You can see how intelligent the ghost is.
はい、じゃあこの試合はこのぐらいにして最後にもう一つ面白い映像があるのでこの映像を一旦止めていただけますか。
All right, so that's it for that footage. We have something else kind of cool we want to show you.
もう一つ最後にお持ちしたのは、バトルディレクターの、ミシマスターに、10試合程度ゴーストを学習させて、実際ミシマスター本人がミシマスターのゴーストと戦うとどうなるのかっていう、現実世界ではなかなか、絶対できないことを、動画に収めてきたので、そこをご注目ください。
自分と戦うってことだよね。
そうなんですよね。はい。
So we actually
I just remembered that bowling was a thing in Tekken.
Yeah, it was in 7.
He played 10 matches, I believe, to create this ghost.
What was the point of that mode again?
Which, you
To bowl.
can't do that often, right? So, quite interesting.
Any more questions?
Check it out.
Did Harada ever make the tuna?
Just background
Damn.
info, the battle director
Would've been
Mishima
really
was
funny
a
if he
very
made the tuna.
famous, Mishima player back in the day.
動き注目してください。かなり人っぽく動きますので、本当に。
So if you look at
His
the
asshole
character,
used fake out.
Mishima and how he's using the character, it's quite human-like in the movie. For the ghost, that is.
Holy shit.
じゃあ映像お願いします。
Okay, next video, please.
Alright, next video.
Wound 1.
多分今見ててどっちが人間かなと思ったと思うんですけども、実際本人は右ライトサイドのプレイヤーで左側がゴーストキャラ
Also,
クター
that heat dashing shit,
So you might be wondering
that's
which
why
one
they,
is,
that's why the
Mishima
stages are
is
so
also
fucking
on the
long
right
now.
side this time, as
Oh,
Mishima
makes
players
sense.
are.
Be too easy to corner carry.
Yep.
なんか普通にステしてるけど。
はい、三島使い独特のステップ。
Yeah, I just noticed how big this arena is.
Oh yeah, they're all huge.
Doing the wind god step in quick succession, which is a characteristic of Mishima players.
まあ特に細かいサイドステップを一回挟んだりとか、
そうです
そういう
ね。
のは今までの CPU だとできない動き。
I like this costume a lot better than his
You'll
fucking
notice the
suit.
ghost even does slight, like,
The
side
suit's
steps,
cool
Oh,
though.
the
movement
oh, the
adjustments,
classic.
Yeah.
like right now.
はい、というこんな感じで本当に本人の癖だったりよく使うテクニックと。
So yeah, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, the activation to recover your health, that's still also melty mechanics.
Soon pick up all of your characters.
There's actually more than one retained melty mechanic in this game.
So it's really fun to
That's
battle with
hilarious.
your own ghost.
Play Melty Blood.
Yeah. Did they add in Len?
Who?
Melty Blood?
Yeah, which character?
Len?
I don't think so.
Not yet? Alright. Yeah, when is the next Melty Blood announcement? It's been a good while, hasn't it?
Because they are waiting on the next visual novel game.
That was actually the ghost.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was talking to Max about it the other week. They are waiting for the next game before they add more fighters to the fighting game
That makes sense.
to avoid spoilers. Specifically for Japan, that's it. They don't care about spoiling us, right? So if it was another character that was already from the first, it wouldn't matter.
How impressive it is.
Let's see. I got a poison one up, 4-star.
I'm just because I just keep looking at like when they're at low health, but they have gray health, but they still have some white health. It's like, bro, activate your heat. Activate.
Get in there.
まあこれね、当たり前だよね。自分とやってるんだから実力はほとんど同じになるぐらい。
Garfield, you had Moon Drive.
AI はかなりレベルが高いので、
You had Moon Drive,
ランニング
Garfield.
のね、技術がすごいので、皆さん本当に試してください。本当に人間みたいな動きますんで。
So actually, you know, it should be pretty close in skill to yourself since it's your ghost and it learns quite well. And the technology behind it is so improved.
はい、以上がスーパーゴーストバトルの映像でした。
Okay, and that's it for the Super Ghost battle footage.
で、先ほど紹介した
I got a communication error selecting my Pokemon, but it didn't kick me out.
ディスクに
What
入って
the
いる
hell is this
開
game?
発者ゴーストっていうものがあるんですけども、
Who cares? Just go
ゴースト
in.
と戦える場所がありまして、実際ここにいるマイケル、私、原田のゴーストも特定の条件を満たすと出てきて対戦できますので、ぜひ製品版ではこの3人を倒してください。
And actually, you can fight ghosts in the arcade quest that we were just talking about. And if you progress far enough and you fulfill the conditions, you can fight against My Ghost or Nakatsu or Harada as well. So check it out.
That was me, chat, not you.
ありがとうございます。ね、ぜひパワーアップしてお三方とのゴーストとバトルしたいと思います。If we really power up, we'll be able to play the ghosts of these three wonderful players. 続きまして、初心者が大規模オンラインビジュアルロビー、鉄拳ファイトラウンジを楽しむにはどうすればいいですかということをお伺いしたいと思います。So the next question is, how can a beginner enjoy the Tekken Fight Lounge, which is a large online visual lobby? Please tell us about it.
Also, yeah, confirm that shit's online.
So we'll dive into the explanation now. So let's bring up the next slide. Next slide, please.
はい、今回鉄拳8では鉄拳ファイトラウンジという、このような街のようなものをビジュアル化した、大規模ビジュアルロビーを用意しております。でそこにバトルエリアっていったようなゲームセンターをモチーフにした場所だったり、カスタマイズショップっていうキャラクターカスタマイズや、アバターのカスタマイズを購入する場所があったり、後ほど詳しく説明しますが、ビーチエリアっていう開放的な場所や鉄拳道場といった場所で、プレイヤーとの対戦だったり、さまざまなコミュニケーションが
I'm really good on candies after this one.
So Tekken Fight Lounge is brand new for Tekken 8, and it's kind of an online.
Especially considering I need less than 20 more Pokemon.
Alright, sweet.
Also areas
Though I do need to catch Vikavolt up.
So there's a lot of cool stuff in the battle area, as you can see.
But that can wait.
After arcade. So
let me just do a let me do a house cleaning. See what I need.
Yeah.
はい、こちらも、雰囲気を、味わっていただけるようにプレイスルーの映像を用意してますので、映像をご覧ください。
And we have some footage so you can get a better idea of what it looks like. So next video, please.
I'll be right back really quick.
Okay.
はい、こんな感じです。それぞれ個性豊かなアバターを作成して、街を歩いていく様子をご覧ください。
Is it the same video from yesterday?
All these different players with various customizations wandering around this online space.
No, I think in the video they walk through the right
対
side.
戦を行うようなバトルエリアになってます。
And this is the battle area where you can play online against other players.
一つのロビーには最大100名まで入れます。
And up to 100 people can join the same lobby.
ここではそのカスタマイズのアイテムを購入したり、自分がキャラクターのカスタマイズやアバターのカスタマイズを着替えすることもできます。
And here you can see various different customization items that you can purchase, and also you can change change into different items with your avatar.
ここは結構開発中やっぱ作るときに毎日通いたくなるような本当楽しげな空間にしようっていうところで、見た目だったり音楽だったり雰囲気にすごくこだわりました。
And so we wanted people to want to come back every day online to not only interact with their friends, but to check out all the different cool customization items we have. So the music, the atmosphere, all this stuff is made to be more exciting and make you want to come back and see it every day.
ちょっと80年代とか90年代のアメリカのアーケードをちょっと意識してデザインしてますね。
What was that about Americans,
So
Harada?
we actually looked at various arcades throughout the world during the peak of the 80s and the 90s as inspiration for the design.
はい、そこをベースにやっぱり私もエボとかでラスベガスに行くことが多かったので、ラスベガスの街の雰囲気だったり、そのカジノのようなちょっと楽しげな高揚感のあるような場所を参考に鉄拳ファイトラウンジを作り上げました。
And not just arcades, you know, all three of us have been to Evo quite often, so some of the atmosphere of that or some of the kind of exciting atmospheres you see in the casinos, etc. in Vegas is also in the mix for this.
はい、なんで今までの本当にメニュー上でのコミュニケーションではなくて、こうやってビジュアル化して知り合いとか、友達と遊ぶと本当に楽しくて
Don't see anything on the bottom there. I think it's
ぜひここ
inauthentic.
は皆さん楽しんでいただきたいなと思います。
So rather than just communicating with people over voice,
Wait, is it on the back?
We really want to create this atmosphere for people to come online and hang out with their friends and make it feel as similar as possible to the real thing. And we think, yeah, it works quite well.
まあこんな感じでエモートもあるので、エモートを使ったコミュニケーションも楽しめます。
And there's emotes as well, which you can use to communicate with other players.
はい、といったのが鉄拳ファイトラウンジになりますが。
ありがとうございます。ここでですね、鉄拳ファイトラウンジのことに関して、ここで鉄拳ファン待望のあのモードが復活するというふうに聞いたんですけれども、そのあのモードに関してちょっと詳しくお聞きしたいです。So I heard that mode, the mode, which has been long waited by Tekken fans, is coming back at the Tekken Fight Lounge. Please tell us about the mode.
はい、まあファン待望っていうのもあるんですけども、実際僕がまだ開発に入る前に、
Yeah, when the ball is Tekken.
これは絶対作りたいと思っていたモードになります。次のスライドお願いします。
So yeah, the mode is something that people, not only have fans, been asking for quite some time, but Nakata himself, before he joined the team, he played this mode so often and thought if he ever had the chance, he wanted to try this again. So let's see the footage.
Yeah, it's not authentic.
はい、それが、鉄拳ボールになり
I
ます。
really hope this wasn't supposed to be in like
Oh, Tekken Ball.
where we
So,
find out about
there you
Tekken
go.
Ball because that trailer was already up, you know.
ここは本当にビーチエリアっていう、まあ
We're
原さんがすごく
content fiends out here.
こだわった
We know
ポイン
what's
トで
up.
開放感のある場所
I'm
で、
sorry I said that.
昔みんなが好きだった鉄拳ボールのビーチボールのミニゲームをやって、オンライン上でコミュニケーションを取って楽しんでほしいと思って、こういったエリアとモードを用意しました。
So Tekken Ball, as you can see, if you played in the past, is kind of set in a beach environment, and this itself is also an extension.
I had a little
online
to drink,
lobby
and
we're
by
showing
little I
you.
mean little.
And we really put a lot of effort into
And,
making
like,
this very
the rest of
open
it's here, and I'm probably
very,
just gonna throw it out.
place to just kick back and relax as a great place.
Please
to,
speak less.
To do
I-
the Tekken Ball.
はい、で
Michael
はこ
Murray,
ちら
take
も
it
実
away.
機の映像がありますので、映像をご覧ください。
So now we
I'm
have
gonna
some
walk away
footage,
for 8 hours and let the
movie
stream go.
footage.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, same
キャラクターちょ
footage.
っと鉄拳3にいたキャラを鉄拳3っぽくアレンジしてみました。
We chose characters from Tekken 3 and made them look similar to that installment.
まあ実際このモードは相手を殴るんではなくて、ボールにダメージを与えて、そのボールを食らってしまったり、自分のコートにボールが落ちてしまうと体力が減るといったミニゲームになります。
And obviously, this is different than battles where you don't directly attack your opponents. You attack the ball, which then concurs damage. And if you hit your opponent with the ball,
I think I laughed at that
you
last
get
time too. It was
damage.
funny.
Or, on the other hand, if you drop the ball on your court in such a manner, then you'll receive damage.
はい、でここでもホーミングアタック、パワークラッシュ、
Yeah, let somebody just come in on parsec.
まあ鉄拳の上達に必要な、技を使うと魔球といった
Go get an
すご
Applin.
く高速のボールだったりジグザグにブレたり、上空から落ちてきたりする楽しいボールが変化します。
And by
Omnio
using
is
some
covering.
attacks like
There it
homing
is.
attacks or perhaps power crushes or certain moves like
Couldn't
that,
fucking fast travel there because
can,
Omnio was covering
make
it.
the ball have like a different glow to it, and it actually travels in a different trajectory.
これオンラインももちろん対戦マッチングしてできますし、あとオフライン
Well, shit, man, it really might just be fucking Panda.
とかで遊んだりもできます。
So this can be played online against other people or with your friends offline.
Not that that's like,
So if you wanted
not that
to, you
anything's like
actually have,
indicative of
some
that.
kind
It's just
guide
we've already
for
seen this
just playing
footage.
Tekken Ball.
Alright, I'm back. Hey,
But I don't
Tekken
know.
Ball.
Yeah,
これ
same
ね、
footage as
昔
yesterday.
僕が鉄拳3の時に本当は空中コンボを練習するモードを作ろうとして
I just need to catch
失敗
and
してビーチバレーになっ
train
ちゃった
some
んだ。
stuff, but I'm gonna find an
それが
Applin
今やこん
first.
な立派なモードになって本当に多い。
So Harada was just mentioning that he actually was trying to, back in the day, create a mode that teaches you how to do aerial juggles, but he messed up and it turned into this kind of beach volleyball game. But it actually turned out quite well.
Well, hey, for
なんで
effort,
本当
Harada.
に普通の対戦に疲れた時もおすすめですし、
That's funny that that was the start of Tekken Ball.
鉄拳に必要なスキルが身につくって言ったら楽しいモードになってるんで、ぜひカジュアルなお客さん
A
にも
mission
遊んでいただ
failed
きたいです
successfully.
So it's actually a fun mode to take a break if you're kind of frustrated or tired from the pressure of online battles. So just to kick back and relax with your friends. But it is kind of useful for
Oh, that's an Applin.
what kind of techniques you might want to use in battles as well. So it serves both purposes.
はい、以上が鉄拳ボールの説明でした。
That's all for the explanation on Tekken Ball.
ありがとうございます。Thank you very much. もうここまででも結構。
But yeah, I was saying I had a little to drink, and I kind of regret it. And by little, I do mean little.
ここで10分間
But still, because I have the rest here, and now I'm probably just gonna throw it out. I don't want any of it.
まだまだ続きますので、どうぞ皆さん引き続き
Yeah, that's it. No, I got that covered.
So
Yeah.
we had a lot of information so far, but this talk
It was also all
will
mixed.
continue. We'll now take a 10-minute break. Tekken Talk Live at TGS 2023 will continue.
Great.
So stay
I'll
tuned,
grab
and
my
we'll see you all
stuff.
later in 10 minutes. Thank you.
Get his ass.
Maybe it's Panda and Kuma.
I don't know if that would be much better.
Well, I'm just saying because it's like one of those screenshots did show Kuma,
Yeah.
and Kuma hasn't been officially revealed. So
Yeah, that's yeah. I keep getting crits. Okay, now that we got that. I know I have all the items, but which one am I using? You gave me the apple pie one. Which item did that use? Was that sweet or tart?
neither. For Diplin, you need the syrup.
Not Diplin. You gave me the apple pie one.
Oh. Shit.
So I need Flapple. Which one's Flapple?
I cannot remember. One moment. I'll bring it up.
Okay.
Let's see here. Flapple, Flapple, Flapple. Here we go. Flapple needs the tart apple.
Here you go, buddy. Munch up.
Flapple. Flapple, Flapple, Flapple. Huh. Diplin moves a lot faster than I thought it would.
Hmm. Dusk. What about this Duskull mystery? We'll focus on Tekken when this is over, chat. I just have like 15 Pokemon left. 16. Actually, I think Duskull is all level, isn't it?
No, only to Dusclops. Then Dusclops needs to be traded while wearing the Reaper Cloth.
Rawr. I got Surskit. I'll get Surskit next. Oh, damn it, I pressed B. Wow, what a waste of candies. God damn it. There. Oh, fuck me. I guess I already had that. Whoops. Okay, let me double check then before I do the next one. Yep, almost made the same mistake again. Luigi. All right, can we trade for my last 12?
Yeah, what do you need?
Impidimp and that middle evolution.
Okay.
The Tekken stream will resume in 1 minute 30 seconds, everybody.
Okay.
Same code, 4090.
Yeah. Alright, Impidimp. Let's see, do I have a random Impidimp?
Or more Grem.
I'm pretty sure I don't have more Grem. There's an Impidimp.
Oh god, they turned it up. And then they turned it down. Okay. We got Dynamo.
I think so, yeah. But you need back your golem.
Yeah, I need back my fresh golem. What the hell's sitting in the first
皆さん
box?
こんにちは Hello everyone 東京ゲームショウ2023バンダイナムコエンターテインメントブースへようこそお越しくださいました鉄拳トークライブ at TGS2023
I love Golem. I think Golem is peak design.
お送りしたいと思います Welcome to the Tokyo Game Show 2023 Bandai Namco Entertainment booth. You're joining us as we begin the second half of Tekken Talk Live at TGS 2023.
Oh my god, it's been almost an hour already. Well, what the hell is left to talk about, actually?
改めて本日の司会進行を務めます溝渕俊介です。
Clearly, they're going to talk about
With
fishing.
the theme Tekken 8,
Well.
The Road to Proficiency, we'll be sharing new information about the battles here at this stage. Once again, I'm your host, Shun Mizobuchi. また本日は英語圏に向けても配信を行っております。日本語、英語への翻訳、そしてゲーム画面の説明文が英語で記載されます旨ご了承ください。Today's broadcast will be also available for English-speaking countries. Please note that the game screen explanations and descriptions will be shown in English.
Alright,
さ
I
あ、そ
don't
し
have
て
the
素
Dynamo.
晴らしい
Electric.
Tekken プロジェクトのメンバーをご紹介します。
You
Here
guys
with me
saw that
are
one
the
somewhere.
wonderful members of the Tekken Project. Tekken Project Executive Producer Harada Katsuhiro. Katsuhiro Harada, Executive Producer of the Tekken Project.
はいどうも皆さんこんにちは。
そして鉄拳8プロデューサーマイケル・ムレイ、マイケル・ムレイ、プロデューサー of Tekken 8。
Hello everyone. 皆さんこん
Go,
にちは。
そして鉄拳8ゲームディレクター池田浩平です。浩平池田、Game Director of Tekken 8。
はい、皆さんこんにちは。鉄拳8ゲームディレクターの池田です。よろしくお願いします。
さあというわけで引き続き鉄拳8の盛りだくさんの情報を皆さんにお送りしてまいります。So on to more juicy information about Tekken.
Oh, sorry,
8.
Harada.
どうぞ皆さんお書きください。
Getting Mike
Please take
Wazowski
your
over here.
seats. さあ前半戦に続きましてこの後半戦でも、これから鉄拳8をプレイする方、プレイしたい方、初心者の方々に向けて、どうやって鉄拳8を、プレイしていくか、どうやって進めていくか、後半戦ではもうちょっと込み入った、もうちょっとアドバンスなお話を聞いていきたいと思います。So like the
there it
first
is.
half and the latter half of this talk live, I'm sure there are a lot of people who are just starting Tekken 8, who are hoping to buy Tekken 8, who wants to play Tekken 8 but not yet have. On behalf of those people, I'll be asking more questions about how to play Tekken 8 and how to become better player with Tekken 8. というわけで、
wonder what the name of the game's
続きま
called.
しての質問でございます。鉄拳ファイトラウンジでプレイ可能なオンラインバトルの種類についてお聞かせください。So what types of battles are available to play online at the Tekken Fight Lounge?
はい、こちら、先ほどご紹介しましたけども、具体的にどんなことができるかを紹介します。次のスライドお願いします。
Yeah, I got
So
Goonies.
we talked a little bit about Tekken Fight Lounge, but we're going to go into more detail.
はい、鉄拳ファイトラウンジのオンラインバトルは、普通に段位などを気にせずに遊ぶ人向けのクイックマッチというものと、そのゲームセンターのような筐体、対面の筐体だったりグループを使った筐体を使ったグループマッチっていうものと、あとはランクマッチ、主にできるのはこの3種類の、試合形式になります。
So there are actually 3 different battle types that you can do in the Tekken Fight Lounge.
Huh, are the
One of
groups
them would
right
be
in the
a
lounge?
quick match. This is for people who don't
Like what
want
we
to
kind of
lose their
expected
rank
from
or to
Street
have
Fighter
any kind
6?
of movement, just to have
Hooray.
fun. Then there's also a group match where there's a bunch of arcade machines and they're separated into groups, so you can fight online against people in your same group. And then there's also rank match, which many of you are familiar with. You fight against opponents, and your rank can actually change accordingly.
あとオンラインマッチって意味ではさっき前半戦でお見せした鉄拳ボールも一応オンラインでできるんで。
Voldemort. Oh, sorry, Harad.
Well, and,
You're covering him up.
Battles, then I guess we should include Tekken Ball. That's another option you have to play against people online.
はい、でもちろん対戦だけではなくてですね、ゲームセンター同様に、
Oh, sorry,
対戦してい
game
る人
director.
の、実際どういうプレーをしているかっていう後ろからの観戦もできるようになっています。
But like in the arcade, it's not just about playing yourself. You can actually stand behind other people and spectate their matches.
なので、実際この人とぜひ次対戦したいなだったり、なんかちょっと自分と同じぐらいで勝てそうだからやってみたいなみたいな、そういった体験ができるようになってます。
So you can actually watch people play and be like, oh, that's an interesting player. Maybe I should play them next. Or maybe this person's about the right skill level for me. Maybe I should try a battle with them.
まさにゲームセンターだよね。
そうですね。
ゲームセンターでみんな対戦してるのを後ろから見てるみたいなイメージがあったと思うんですけど、そういうのをイメージしたモードになってますね。
Just like the arcades, if you've been to one before, you can kind of see there's a lot of players in the background.
Oh my god.
Who are
I have literally every other small dragon except Gumi.
Huh.
はい、で、そのプレイヤーの実際どういうプロフィールだったりスキ
I'm
ルを
looking
持っている
for
か
a
っていう
line
よ
of
う
three.
なプロフィールを確認できるよう
But
な
I don't
画
have.
面が、右手にある、画像になっています。
That's probably the entire
Not only
Gumi
watching
line.
them battle, you
Right,
can also look at players' profile, which shows you various things about them, including their various skill rankings, etc.
今日はちょっと用意してないんですけども、この自分のプロフィール部分もカスタマイズ可能になってますので、製品版をご期待ください。
And we won't be going to much detail on it now, but you
Oh,
can actually
hey, I do have a
customize your own
Tynamo.
profile.
Just hiding.
So we'll have details about that at a
I'll
later
trade
date.
this little guy.
Sure.
はい、以上が A オンラインバトルの簡単な説明になります。
And that's it for the explanation on online battle.
ありがとうございます。Thank you very much. このオンラインバトルの中でランクマッチの話が出てきましたけれども、このランクマッチのシステムについて鉄拳7と鉄拳8どう違うのか、その点もちょっと伺いたいと思います。So you just mentioned a rank match right now, but how does the rank match system differ from that of Tekken 7?
はい、こちらも簡単なスライドをご用意しましたので説明したいと思います。次のスライドお願いします。
So now we have a slide prepared to
They definitely have more ranks than 7.
はい、主な変更点はこちらです。まず、
Best of
鉄拳7ではラン
three.
クマッチ無制限としてましたが、やっぱり
Oh wait,
ラン
that's
クマッチ
expected. Sorry, I read that as first of three. First to three, which would have been a bit much.
対戦形式になってます。
So some of the details. First
Oh,
off,
there's less
for Tekken
ranks.
7, you could continually
Oh, thank God.
rematch your opponent in ranked. We made some changes to this.
There's no infinite rematch
to
though.
make sure that it's fair ranking
Oh,
system.
God damn it.
We limited it to best of 3.
次に、団員の数ですね。数は鉄拳7は37
What'd you say you were
ありました
looking for
が
again?
今作で30に絞ってます。
Phantom?
これはちょっと理由がありま
Yeah,
して、やっぱり腕前の、
There you go.
レベル帯を揃えたいと
Here's
いう
this
こ
little
とと、
guy.
マッチングにかなり影響する部分なので、数は絞りつつも過去作からの、人気のあった団員だったり、もちろん今回新規に用意した団員を用意してより楽しく遊べるようになってます。
Also, the number of ranks that we have this time is at 30 compared to 37 for Tekken 7. And there's several reasons for this.
Oh,
One
Phantom's
is
just
that
raw
we
trade.
wanted
Nice.
to compact the group a little bit and have people of a close skill level or more grouped together, as this actually affects matching when you're matching against other players. Not just that, though, we've actually brought back some ranks from past Tekken installments that people really liked, while adding some new ones for Tekken 8.
はい、で、先日行ったクローズドネットワークテストでも、公開済みの内容にな
Well,
ります
honestly,
が
what relieves me a bit
今回のランキングシステムでは
about ranked is
剣断
fighting the
というところ
ghosts.
までは段
If you can,
位を
like,
下がる
search
ことなく
for
どんどん上がっていくっていうような
ghosts of better
上達を
players.
感じてもらうような仕組みを導入しております
The thing is, though, that
And, although
low
we
ranked
mentioned
Tekken and
this,
high ranked Tekken
earlier
are
on for the
very
CT,
different
I
beasts
believe,
for different
Oh, yeah.
reasons.
To reiterate that up until
Oh, yeah.
the yellow ranks, your rank doesn't go down, so it'll stay the same. Or
People
go
are
up
way more
depending on
fucking
the
wild, and you can get
matches.
away with it too.
はい、あとはですね利便性の面で、待ち時間に行う、ウォーミングアップのような練習が、 実際プラクティスモードの機能が使えるようになったり、今回、フレンドだったり、ライバルっていう新しい、ものがあるんですけども、実際フレンド登録しているフレンドだったり、自分がライバル登録しているライバルの存在がリザルトの画面で確認できるようになってます。
And while you're waiting to match an opponent, we have several things that you can do.
Do you need Trevenant?
Warming up space.
No, I'm good.
Okay, swine up.
You can enjoy.
Do you have swine
up? Not only that, but Tekken 8 has a feature where you can register friends.
I think
or
I've said.
rivals.
I think we
Someone you
tried
have
that
your eye
last
on
time.
because
Yeah, I
he's
don't have a
a
swine
good,
up.
Rats.
person to defeat in the future, etc. You can actually see results of those friends and rivals at that time.
Pentalil?
はい、なんでこういう表示があるとやっぱり
I think I caught
友
an
達
extra
には
one.
負けたくないって気持ちだったり、ライバルがこんだけ頑張ってるから自分ももっと頑張ろうみたいな、結構
So
表
many
示一つでこう気持ちに変化があるっていうのが面白いと思います。
It's actually more interesting than it might sound at first because it kind of stokes that competitiveness among your friends and your rivals. Because as you can see in real time updates on their progress, it makes you want to get even better so that you can beat them.
はい、
I
以上
agree.
がテッケン8のランクマッチの説明になります。
PT
And that's all
gear.
for the rank match explanation.
I think that's a cool,
あ
like,
りがとうございます。Thank you very much. これランクマッチの話今
I would be spiritually
お伺いしたん
cheering
ですけ
for
れども
anyone
ね
if I see my
対戦
friends
ゲーム
ranking
全般
up.
に言えることかもしれないんですが、
Yeah.
こういうランクマッチでこう負け続けてしまうと
I think it's a good idea.
どうしてもこうやる気がこう
Yeah,
そがれてしまう
that
というか
sounds good.
モチベーションが下がってしまうっていう方も多いと思うんですね。そういっ
Ah,
た
there's one.
方、お悩みの方に向
There
け
we
て
go.
どうやったら強くなれるかっていうのはちょっと教えていただけますか。So I'm sure everyone has experience of wanting to give up when you keep on losing on online matches. This
They
is
are
not-
adding
just
a
not for
battle
Tekken, but
mage
any kind of,
to DNF
online
duel.
match games. So I would like to ask
Really?
them, how
Mhm.
can those kind of people become stronger? アドバイスお願いします。
ちょっと質問が壮大すぎるよね。
そうですね、かなり
I don't think I can go back to that game.
あらゆるゲームの
It was dead for so long.
Right.
That's a huge question because whenever you're
I
playing
wouldn't be
competitively
surprised.
against
Like even
someone,
with the
it's
DLC
something
now,
you're
there's
always
no
gonna
way
be-
in saving
But so
that
cool,
long of a gap.
そうですね、結構難しいんですけど、先ほどの質問で一つ私ちょっと説明し忘れたんですけども、実際そのランクマッチで人に負けて心が折れてしまうっていう体験の前
I
に、
guess Squove it.
前半戦で紹介したゴースト
You're kidding.
が実はそのプロフィール上でその人のゴーストと
I kind of walked by
戦え
them
るんです。なので実際対戦に挑む前に
while I was beelining the
ゴーストに挑んでみ
story.
たりすることで予行演習だったり
Fair,
練習ができるの
I
で
guess.
I mean, do you have? Well, do you have
そうい
one?
うことをやると
Yes.
対策も進むし
Yes.
対人戦で負けてないのでちょっとその心の折れ具合という
God damn it.
Admittedly, it's probably the only one I have, but
And,
yes, I
before
do
go
have
to
one.
The answer to your question, I just first wanted to kind of reflect on something that I should have mentioned during the first part about the ghost battles. So if you do run into an opponent online and you're having trouble with them, you can actually download their ghost and battle against their ghost and kind of practice and learn their tendencies, etc. And at the same time, it'll prepare
What are
you
the
for
chances
battle
that you're
against
gonna
them,
fight the
but,
same
losing
person
to a
the
ghost,
next
that doesn't
day
sting as much as
in a
losing
ranked
to an
match?
actual human opponent.
さっきね前半戦で
Well,
実はゴースト
I mean, with Tekken,
見
it's
てて
still
大
matchup
ネット
knowledge.
でも今大反響で
That's true.
だいぶコメントもらってたと思うんですけど
The question is, when are you gonna fight that
意地悪
character
な
next?
質問していい
Yeah.
はい
What the hell did you catch this Ghastly in?
韓国のニー選手とか
Which game?
パキスタンのアッシュ
はい、
Yeah, because I do not recognize this Pokeball.
自分のゴーストをわざと
Good question. I don't know. If it's from the other one, trade it back.
こう育てておくっていうことって
Yeah, its marking is different.
Have a different Ghastly.
ごめんね、ちょっとこのヒートアップしてなかなか強くする。
It might have been Let's Go, I guess.
So Herodotus says
Maybe.
No, but Let's Go restarts
asked
their
a
levels, so
kind
I
of,
don't know.
Mean question
I don't know what
to
marking
discuss
this is
before we
supposed to
move
be,
topics.
to make it be.
So say you have Knee or Arslan Ash or some kind of famous
look at a sec.
competitor in the Tekken World Tour. Can they make their ghost weak on purpose so that people can't learn?
I don't
learn
want
strategies?
Arslan Ash at his weakest. Or even sandbagging. I don't want Arslan Ash sandbagging.
あえてその弱くしてアップすることもでき
Put
る
a
んですけど
Goku
も
GIF on screen. I want him at his
実は自
strongest.
然と学習をしていくので普通に対戦しているとものすごくニー選手アッシュ選手に近い 強さや動きをするゴーストに、成長していきます。
So
Hold on, I think you also gave me another Pokemon that had a different marking.
I don't know. It has a it has a Terra type.
And it's gonna learn your tendency. So if you're
I want to know what Pokeball that is.
I don't know.
はい、なので、あんまりそういったこ
What is
とを
that,
や
a
っても
Safari
意味
Ball?
がないっていうのと、実際どこまで、ゴーストが素晴らしかったとしても、どうしても瞬時の、状況判断だったり、あえて正解の行動をしないっていったような人間
Yeah, that's a
しか
Terra
なかな
type,
か
so I
やらない
must have
行動は
gotten it in this
ゴースト
game.
苦手なので、どうしてもそのやっぱり本人の方が優れてる部分というのは必ず残るので、安心してそのゴーストを育成する楽しみだったり、ゴーストを対戦するっていうところを楽しんでほしいと思ってます。
But we don't want you to focus on that. There's really no point in trying to make a weak ghost to cover it up. Because no matter how intelligent the ghost is going to be, it's still not going to have that split-second decisions of human beings or thinking outside of the box in certain situations. So
Yeah, that Bergmite you traded me has a marking I don't see. I know the ball, but I don't know what marking this is.
Cool new feature rather than trying to hide your ghost.
I have no clue. What does it say? Does it say a name of an owner? I don't think we can see that from here.
It just says Austin.
Really?
Oh, from the Galar region. Okay.
So we did actually have some.
Alright, so you caught this one from the Galar region.
So
cool.
How do
you see that without leaving trade?
I
click on them and hit check summary.
Oh, duh. Jesus Christ.
So for one player's profile, it would include 32 ghost.
And this one's Saki. Which Pokemon game did I play with Saki? Kasuian. Okay, this one's from Arceus.
自分のメインキャラと相手のメインキャラを戦うのがなんか礼儀だったりとか暗黙のルールがありますけど、サブキャラクターで相手のメインキャラクターに挑んでみるっていったような相手のことを気にせずに
Yeah, so the first Ghastly I gave you came from Arceus.
ゴーストバトルの特徴だと思います。
Okay.
So in various
So is that supposed to be the Hisuian Pokeball?
I guess so. I guess that's what they had to do, right? Hold on, let me give you something else to get that Ghastly back. No, go back to the gameplay. Shit, I wasn't paying attention. I thought we were going to see a match.
Just showed the new chick versus King, and that's about it.
No, but they just like started the match. They didn't actually play it.
ゴーストバトルがものすごくお気に入りで、オンラインに行っても彼は対人戦ではなくてゴーストばっかりデバッグ中対戦してました。
So not only is this a good way to just freely fight against other people's ghosts for each of their characters, but it's also a lower barrier than fighting a human opponent. So it's quite interesting. And if any of you know Yasuda Sports, he's actually one of his favorite things to do is during the debugging of this feature, he would, rather than playing against human opponents, just keep downloading ghosts and fighting them continuously.
はい、なのでいろんなロビーに行って強い人だったり楽しい人を探して本人ではなくてゴーストと遊ぶっていうのも鉄拳8ならではの遊びになると思うのでご期待ください。
The second one.
Although it's fun to fight,
the Galarian one.
Obviously, it is a different type of fun to just go on the online lobbies and look for people who have interesting ghost characters or very strong.
Oh no, the Ghastly you traded me wasn't Galarian. It was the Bergmite from yesterday.
ちょっとだいぶそれましたけど、実際そのランクマッチで負けて心が折れそうですって言ったのが本来の質問だと思うんですけども、
The Noctowl you also gave me was apparently from Galar.
God damn it! I wish I could tell.
疑問が生じたときにものすごく役に立つ機能があるんで、そちらを紹介したいと思います。
So we did get sidetracked quite a bit there. But to go back to your question, Shun, about what do I do when I keep losing and get frustrated? So I have just the thing. So let me explain about it.
はい、じゃあ次のスライドお願いします。
What do you got for this? What do you got for this? Get good?
はい、それがマイリプレイ&ティップスという機能にな
Replay
り
and
ます。
tips, yep, like in
こちら
7.
鉄拳7から
That's what it
導入した
was.
機能なんですけども、
That was one of the things they added in 7.
成長につながる
It
種がいっぱい
tells you when you
ある
missed
と
like
僕は考え
punish
ていて
opportunities and what you could have done
自分の
instead.
リプレイを見ながらその改善点を発見したり、
That's a good
その改
feature.
善点がそのまま練習できれば、きっと次の 対戦に活かせるだろうっていうそういう思想から作られたモードになります。
You can have your Berg mic
So
back.
just the thing would be my replay and tips.
Thank you.
This is actually something we had in Tekken 7, but it's been greatly improved for Tekken 8.
Yeah, because it's like training mode can make you better, replays can make you better, but not if you don't know how to use them efficiently. And so those things still have to click with you. So for anyone that can't pick up on seeing their weaknesses in replays, that helps.
So now I'm actually going to show you footage of one of my matches in which I lost and how I review it.
はい、サンプルとして自分が例えばリリだった場合の例です。
Oh, I love that Oscar costume. Good.
Nice. Would you like that knock towel back as well?
Yeah, might as well.
状況的にはもう2本取られて、このラウンド取られると負けちゃうみたいな。そんな感じのラウンドですね。
So in this situation, he's already down 2 rounds, and this would mean the match if he loses it.
はい、おそらくこれが最も心が折られる状況だと思いますね。1ラウンドも取れずに負けてしまう。
So this is probably the most frustrating instance, right? When you lose 3 in a row.
はい、そんな時どうするかっていうのを次の映像で、解決策をご覧入れますので、次の映像お願いします。
So what do I do? I'm going to show you in this footage. Next video, please.
はい、これ先ほどの負け試合のリプレイになります。
This is a replay of that match I just lost.
で、リプレイで改善すべき点があるとこうやって表示が出てくれて、これは空中コンボもっと高いダメージのコンボが入りますよっていうのを教えてくれます。
That's hilarious.
And during the replay, there's prompts when they find something you can improve on.
Yeah, that's so sick.
Your aerial juggle was
That's so convenient. That's such a nice quality of life thing.
はい、で空中コンボの改善点だけでなくてですね、反撃、この技をガードすると実は反撃ができるんですっていったようなことも教えてくれて、リプレイからその場で練習が可能になります。
Fuck, I don't know where my Pokemon. I don't. It's a Geo dude. I don't care. This is a Kanto Geo dude, but what does that matter?
You can tell where they're from with the symbol at the
あ
top
とは
right.
上段のしゃがめる連携だった場合にここしゃがめるんだよっていったようなことを教えてくれて、実際ここは結構すごいんですけども、リプレイをそのまま操作しちゃうっていう10秒間だけリプレイのキーを乗っ取って、あと10秒違う動作をしたらもしかしたら避けれたかもしれない。こういった練習ができるようになってます。
Yeah.
And not only that, but it even shows you when there's certain strings which you can duck to evade certain points. But what's really
what
cool
mark is this?
During the replay for 10 seconds,
I think that's Let's Go.
In that particular instance, and see if you could have done something.
Yeah,
better.
from the Kanto
あ
region.
とは投げ抜けも教えてくれるので、投げが来たら
Okay.
両パンチを押せば抜けれたかなっていうところを
Noibat and Arukunda. I think those would be the last two.
It'll also teach you when you don't do proper throw skills. It'll tell you the proper inputs and let you practice.
Do you think they'll add Negan? I mean, Negan wasn't really viable, but if they give him some more moves, like Liquidation, maybe.
上達への道に案内してあげるっていうのがマイリプレイ&チップスになります。
Well, they brought Scald back, right? So Negan could get Scald.
It gives you the opportunity right then to practice and to improve that.
素晴らしい機能だよね。
ありがとうございます。
すごいよ
That's a
ね。
great feature.
どこの会社が作ったんだろうね、これね。
I
まあ
wonder
作
who
ったん
made
ですかね、
that.
これ。
こんなんなかなかないでしょ、これ。
なかなかないですね。
You don't really see that often, do you?
これは素晴らしいゲームだよね。
This is a great game.
あ
いやそんな自画自賛するのはジャパネットの方の社長ぐらいしか見たことない
You
です。
sound like Takada from the online shopping when you're.
ー素晴らしい。予約しないとダメだね。
これはぜひ予約して。
予約しようと思い
This
ま
is
す。
a
So
Japan
you all
only
you have
joke.
to pre-order right away, right?
実はこの機能、今のすぐに練習できるとかは体験できないんですけども、鉄拳7の最新の、バージョンでも、ちょっと、古いバージョンになりますが体験できるので、もし鉄拳7をお持ちの方で使ってない方がいたら一回やってみてもらえると、嬉しいです。また、これは対人戦だけでなくてゴーストとの対戦の結果も、マイリプレイ&ティップスから、改善点を見つけることができるんで、対人戦を挑まなくっても、うまくなれますよっていった機能になります。
And so, although this is the more improved version for Tekken 8, if you want to try it right away today, you can actually experience it in Tekken 7. There's the predecessor of this mode in that game. And also, we'd like to add that not only against you can do replays
and then
of
moves
matches
next.
with human opponents,
Arukunda.
but you can also do this mode with replays of fights against ghosts as well. So you can fight someone's ghost, and if you lose, review and improve here.
はい、なんでもしかしたら一度も対人戦やったことないけどめちゃくちゃうまいとか強い人が今回生まれるかもしれません。
So with Tekken 8, we might actually see someone who has never fought a human opponent, but has been just leveled up to a really high skilled player just from doing this mode.
はい、あと実はですね、対人戦の場合は自分の改善点だけでなくって相手側の改善点も表示したり相手側の行動を練習するっていうこともできるんで対戦相手のリプレイのを乗っ取って練習することもできます。
And not only will replay and tips show you what you did wrong and what to improve, but you can actually see what your opponent could have done better in their action as well. And it helps you just get more insight into their characteristics and their tendencies.
すごいよね。
本当ですね。
Wow,
す
that's
ごい技
amazing.
術だよね。
すごい技術。みんな本当すごい苦労しながら作って
I don't know.
ぜひ触ってその凄さを体験
It's
してい
like
た
the
だきたい
third one.
Yeah, it
We
is.
actually put a lot of resources into this mode, and we're really excited and proud of it. So we can't wait for you to check it out.
お金かかってるからね。
そうですね、お金と時間をかけさせていただいたんで。
Rado was saying it was very expensive, by the way.
で、まあここ本当に
Yeah, we know
フォローの
Harada.
人
We
向けに
know. That's why you're charging $70 for the
だったり
game.
キーの入力情報も出せるので、実際どういう状況だったりするかとか、
There we go.
どんな入力をしてるんだろうっていうのも、きっ
was
ち
that
り
it?
見ることができます。
Can I get my
And,
Geodude
for the
back?
more hardcore players out there, we have frame data available
Where'd
in
it
that
go?
mode and the key inputs, etc. So you can tell
Shit.
exactly
Where'd
what's
it
going
go?
on. in
Was
the
that
match at
Dratini I
any
gave you
time.
from Scarlet and Violet?
はい、以上がマイリプランドティップスの機能でした。
I do not have a
And that's
Dratini from
my
you.
replay and tips.
Yeah, I gave you a
ありがとうご
Dratini.
ざいます。もうたくさ
You?
ん
Yeah.
強くなれる要素がたくさんあったマイリプレインチップスなんですけれども、まあ、強くなる方法は教えていただきましたが、
Let me
まあ、
see.
そもそもこういったマイリプレインチップスで学んだことを
Shit, that Dratini might have been from Legends.
徹底的に練習したいってなった場合どうすればいいかっていうのをちょっとお伺いしたいです
To
with
find
Mario
where it
Playing
is.
Tips, this tells you, this feature tells you how to become stronger, but this is a fundamental question. So if you want to practice more and more, we want to thoroughly practice, what should we do?
まず予約することから始めた方が。
So I'd like to just say the first step is to pre-order the game.
はい、まず予約は本当に予約はした方がいいですね。はい、実際その徹底的に練習したい、まあ、筋トレでいうとジムに通いたいみたいなことだと思うんですけど、まあ、そういったものすごい高機能な、練習モードを用意しています。次のスライドお願いします。
So yeah, I think you should pre-order the game. But to the serious answer, I guess what you're asking is like if you want to get stronger physically, you would go to a gym. So how do I do that in the game to be stronger as a player? Let me explain. Next slide, please.
Practice.
はい、もう本当にちょっとこれだけだとよくわかんないと思うんですけど、まあ、実際いろんな機能が用意されているんですけど、実際どう使ったらいいかよくわかんないって人が多分結構いると思うんですよ。僕もそうなんですけど、なんでそういう人向けにちょっとやっぱり映像でこうやって使うんだよっていうのを紹介しながらぜひその便利さを分かっていただきたいと思ってますので、一つずつ映像をお見せします。
So practice is a great way to do that. It might be kind of hard from this image alone just to see.
An hour ago,
And even if you
Harada
check
was
out
straight up
practice
that there was
before,
not
it
going to
might
be a
kind of
character
daunting at
announcement.
first and you might not know exactly what to do with it. I was like that as well. So I've actually made some footage to give you a good idea of what you should be doing in practice.
はい、では映像お願いします。
Melatonin. The
Next
bottle
video,
here is
please.
melatonin.
はい、まず
Yeah.
そのキャラクターの動かし方を知りたいっていう人向けに今回主力技っていうものが確認できる、タブを用意してます。でこちらを練習するとそのキャラクターの
Should have said that after
主
they
力技
said
まあどれを
Why was
使えば上手くなれるか
they announced Panda and then
とい
didn't
った
have a
アクション
trailer
が
for Panda?
対
For
戦
well, okay,
駆け引きの
there's
勝
actually a
利が
bunch of characters. There's no
簡単に
trailer.
確認できるようにな
Trailer
ってます。
for.
So the first step is when you want to learn a character, go into the move list and you'll see we've compiled a list of the main techniques for each character, which you'll be wanting to use in battle, and also kind of just what the strategy is for this character that you'll want to employ.
もちろん新システムのヒート
What I
中に
loved
強化
about
されるよ
Soul
うな
Calibur
行動
6's
も
command
対
list
象
is
に
one
な
of
って
my
います
favorites because it has
Also
very
mention
nice
that
bullet
message,
points and
what changes about the
paragraphs
character,
as to what the
powers up,
intended
when
use of
they're
every
in the
move
heat
is.
state.
Soul Calibur 6 has a
今回はね
fantastic
フ
command
レーム
list.
データも最初から入ってるから
はい
無料ですからね。
そうですね、今回は無料です
Of course,
It gives you that
frame data
dust
is gonna
loop
be available from the
information,
start,
basically.
this time, and it's, free, by the way.
Right in game.
Oh god,
こうい
when
った
was the
感じ
last
で
time we
相
even
手
went to
に
Dust
ガード
Loop?
させてさらに自分が
the other
攻め
week.
続けられるようなちょっとした連携も紹介してます
In this instance, it's teaching you that you can gain advantage
Or
with the
the,
first technique,
or
and
dream
then continue
cancel.
your attack with the second.
はい、で
I forget what the
戦い
Street
の
Fighter
際
one
で
is
練習した
called.
らやっぱ鉄拳の楽しいところっていうのは空中コンボだと思うので
Alright, so
空
I've
中コンボを
checked
練
every
習するモードも
Dratini.
用意し
No,
ま
they're
した
all from
And then once you
Scarlet
learn the
Violet.
basic feel for
Okay.
the character,
Alright, but here's
obviously
that Geo, dude.
Tekken, the enjoyable part is the aerial combos, so you'll want to go learn those next.
はい次の映像お願いします
Next movie, please.
はい空中コンボを、練習したい人向けに用意したのがコンボチャレンジになっていますここでは、コンボのレシピだったりタイミングを音で
Combo
確認
trials?
することでより、練習
In
が
Tekken?
快適に遊べるようになっています
So you'll find a list of the aerial
But
juggles,
Harada-san,
which teaches you for each one.
people don't use learning
the different
tools.
ones.
Why make them?
And it teaches not only what it looks like, but the timing. And it lets you know the timing.
I
by
think
the
with
sounds.
Harada, it's there's a reason something hasn't been done before. And I mean, you're not really just gonna say, okay, we'll add that later. It's kind of like,
I can hear it
this is a
sounds like
reason
you're
why it's
beating on
not
that,
currently in,
bamboo
but
or
it
like
still
a
could be.
tong-tong sound. And that
Yeah.
is supposed to let you know the timing you need to input.
Okay,
to
we're
do
good on
that
trading,
combo.
because I can just
Oh,
evolve
コン
these
ボを
ones.
上達するには本当にリズムが大事なので、ぜひこのリズムを聞いて自分の手で
Trials
再現し
in
てできるようにな
fucking
ってください。
Tekken.
For properly doing aerial juggles, timing
Oh,
is,
we got so
is
many, I only
necessary.
need one more.
So you want to learn that by listening first,
Oh,
and then try
nice.
to recreate it with your inputs.
はい、以上がコンボチャレンジですので映像を止めていただきたいです。
And that was combo
Oh, who
challenge.
needed a prism
So
scale?
let's move on.
はい
Feebass.、
次
Oh,
に
but that was a trade with it.
コンボは覚えた、
Yeah, never mind.
けど相手が何か技を出してきてどうやって反撃したらいいか分かんないよっていうような人向けに用意したのが確定反撃練習になります。
And so next, okay, you've learned the basics of the character. You've learned their aerial juggles.
about
but
some
you're not
neutral?
able to really do it to your opponent because they
How
keep
about some
attacking you,
movement?
right? So we want to
What's
teach you
some
how
wall
to
carry
punish
and
your
wall
opponent.
combos?
はいでは次の映像お願いします。
Next movie, please.
Yeah, punish training's back.
はいアズセナは新キャラなのでどういうところで反撃ができるか分かんないって時にすぐに反撃ポイントが確認できます。
So Azucena, being a brand new character, you might not know which attacks are vulnerable for her. So this actually tells you which attacks to look out for and how to punish.
成功するとこうグレートって言って褒めてくれてどんどん、その相手キャラクターの主力技に対応する練習ができるようになってます。
And when you're successful in punishing, it shows great or a prompt like that. And then the CPU will continue to attack with her main attacks.
はい、実はこの機能も鉄拳7にあるのでもしまだ使ったことないよって人がいたら鉄拳7でも確認してみてください。
This feature was actually in Tekken 7 as well. So if you missed it the first time, please check out that game and you can look at it today.
はい、そういった感じで3つぐらい紹介してあと2つあるんですけどもじゃあ次の映像をご覧くだ
Now
さ
to put
い。
all these candies
So
into
that's
Pika.
three, and I have two other methods to show you. So let's go to the
Yeah.
next.
はい、これは、反撃っていう設定の練習ですね。よく自分が使う連携の後に相手が反撃をしてきたらどうやったら対応できるかっていった、練習をすることができます。で、反撃の設定から今回は相手のパワークラッシュに対応するっていったような設定を加えております。
So this is about your opponent's counterattack. So what they
They
do
had that
when you
before
do your
already,
attack
right?
First, and then how do they try to
Think so.
Attack you. So you can set exactly what they'll counterattack with.
I think it's a
And
good
we've
feature
even added,
regardless.
The power
Oh,
crush
yeah.
moves as well.
はい、ここでは左アッパーをガードさせてワンツーを打ったり
Or
フ
will
ォ
it
ーミン
teach
グア
you
タ
the
ックを打っ
secret
たりしてい
chicken
ま
tech?
す。
So right now with Lars, I'm
Good
doing
golly,
just
I
a
hope
left
so.
uppercut, and my opponent's attacking with either a 1-2
How to
or
counter
with
a
power
counter.
crush move.
今みたいに左アッパーをガードして横に移動すれば、手痛い反撃を与えることができるといったような本当に結構マニアックですけど便利な機能を追加しました。
So from this practice, you'll learn that after your left uppercut, if you sidestep straight away, you can create an opening in your opponent. So it is a bit more of an advanced way of practicing, but it's very useful.
はい、では最後にもう一つ状況記憶っていうものを用意しました。こちらはもうありとあらゆる状況を記憶していて、3D 格闘ってやっぱり軸があったり奥行きがあって相手の立ち位置等も含めてすごく複雑な状況が起きやすいんですけど、そういった状況を繰り返し練習するためのモードです。
And the next one we want to talk about is the saving the settings on a certain situation. So since this is a 3D fighting game, you, your opponent, the space between you, where you are in the stage, there's so many different elements, right? So you can save a certain situation as you like.
はい、これの使い方も映像がありますのでご覧ください。
And we have footage to show how to use this. So next video, please.
はい、例えば空中コンボの途中から練習したい場合に途中を記憶できます。
For example, you might want to practice a certain part of the aerial juggle, so you can save a certain section and restart from that section.
ここで記憶、
So here you'll save.
そして再現してその後のレシピを練習するみたいなこと
Very
がで
nice,
きます。
just like in
And
Street
then
Fighter
restart
6.
from that instance
Nice.
to find different combo recipes.
はい、これ実際使うとかなり便利なのでおすすめです。
Once you check it out, you'll be hooked. It's extremely useful.
あとはこういった壁との角度がついた場合の練習ですね。
Or perhaps you'll want to be in a certain angle to the wall and your opponent, and you can practice that situation.
はい、最後は、よくある下段さばき後に手癖でやっちゃったみたいなところの改善点どうしたらいいかっていうような練習です。
Or perhaps for a low parry, maybe you're not doing the most optimized action. So you can practice this just from starting from the low parry.
ここでは壁があったので壁まで到達してレイジアーツを決めたいなと思って練習してます。
In this particular instance, we're starting from a low parry, and we want to carry them to the wall and do the rage art. So we've saved that particular situation.
はい、以上になります。
And
あ
that's
り
it.
そうでなかった素晴らしい機能だよね。
You would think that someone would make that already, but it's great to have it now for Tekken 8.
はい、なんで本当に
What do you mean?
筋トレのジムじゃない
It's
で
in
すけ
Street
ど
Fighter 6.
鍛えたい部位ごとにいろんな練習をして
What do you mean,
パーフェ
Horada?
クトなプレイヤーを目指してください。
So it's almost like going to the gym to be a bodybuilder. In this manner, you can kind of strengthen the various areas of your game to become a more well-rounded player.
ありがとうございます。本当に盛りだくさんな練習方法をたくさん教えていただきまして、というわけでなんかマイリプレイ&ティップス、あとこのたくさんの練習方法でちょっとねご覧になっている皆さんの中で鉄拳8これからやるって方もだんだん自信がついてきたかと思うんですけれども、おそらく自信がついてくると鉄拳8をいち早く試したいと思うんですが、1月26日の発売の前に
Alright, Jack, congrats. You made it through the Pokemon
あ
session.
るんでしょうかという質問です。So with my replaying tips and also various ways of practicing and training to become a stronger player, I think most of you who have just started Tekken or who are planning to start Tekken 8 is starting to become confident. And when you become confident, I'm sure you can't wait to test Tekken 8 before January 26th. Is there any way we can try out Tekken 8?
Yeah,
は
download.
い、もちろんそういった機会ご用意してます。で、今回紹介したすべての機能を体験できるわけじゃないんですけども、クローズドベータテスト予定してますんで、次のスライドをお願いします。
Of course, we have a closed beta test coming up. So although we won't have all of these features we've talked about today implemented in the build, we do have the beta test planned.
I feel like there was something else
は
about
い、こちら
Tekken
10月の
that I got wrong.
20日から23日にかけてクローズドベータテストを行います。で、今
But we
回は
discussed how heat
全
actually
19
works.
キャラクター、
The damage scaling is
レイブ
lower.
ン、最近降下したフェンを含む19キャラクターと、6つのステージを利用した、バトルと先ほどからご紹介している鉄拳ファイトラウンジの機能を体験したり、
They toned the
もちろん
effects
ゴー
down.
ストとの戦いも遊べるようになってますので、 絶賛今申し込み受付中なので、まだ申し込んでない方はぜひ、申し込んでください。
So the closed beta will be occurring from October 20th through the 23rd, and we'll be having 19 characters, including Azucena, Fen, and Raven, some of the more recently announced characters. In addition to that, you'll have access to 6 stages. You'll be able to play online battles and also check out the Tekken Fight Lounge that we talked about today. So if you haven't registered yet, registration is currently open, so please do so.
クローズドベータでは19キャラクターですけど、もちろん発売するときには30キャラクター以上いますんで、はい、楽しみにしていてください。
So of course, for the CBT, we're only going to have 19 characters. Well, only, that's a lot, but we just want to reiterate that when the game is actually released, there'll be over 30 characters. So please look forward to that.
They also made a note that dashes and back dashes are now easier to perform,
32キャラクターが製品版で
which is another
プレイできるキャラクターになります。
So 32 characters in the retail version.
like the thing I literally just said a second ago. What did I
ここで
say?
クロスベータテストのお話が出たということは
The effects. You know, those are the things Harada talked about were like, you know, designed intentionally, but they still rolled back on them anyway due to the feedback.
ということでしょうか。So you mentioned close beta test version. Does that mean you'll be showing us the actual being played, the CBT being played today?
そうですね、はい。もう
Yeah, it's got to be a
特別にビルドを持
playable
ってき
demo
ました
there
の
at
で
TGS.
新キャラクターだったり、ちょっとみんな見てみたいであろうアズセナの動きだったりフェンの動きとかを実際実機で対戦しながら、スペシャルスタイルも交えてお見せしたいと思います。
Yes, we have the actual same build as the closed beta test, and so we'll be showing off some of the battle between two of the new characters we assume everyone will want to see, Azucena and also Finn. Not only that, but also showing a bit of how to use the special style during the battles.
ではお願いします。
はい、じゃあ実際、私と原田で対戦しながら、実機プレイをお見せします。
So let's check out this battle between Nakatsu and Harada. Cool.
We going in? We're doing it live?
ここに座んの？
こっちです。
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
今ステージ上を準備しておりますので少々お待ちください。We're now setting up the stage for the CBT battle.
Murray on commentary.
あ、一番左です。
じゃあちょっと待って、これが出ちゃう。これダメだね。
大丈夫。
ファンクション。
Wonder who the other guy's gonna play.
原田さん、
Harada's gonna pick Fong.
is that okay?
ミス。
Maybe it's the
は
glasses.
じゃあ初めてのコントローラー。
そう堀さんのコントローラー使
そう
って
そう、ブランニューのコントローラーで。
はい、これが実際画面出せますかね。これがクローズドベータテストで使用するものと同じ、はい、ビルドになってまして、
I've been a failure, yeah, I've been a
私
success.
僕はアズセナを使って
Like a diamond
プレ
I
イして
shine under pressure.
原田はフェンを使うと。で実際カスタマイズスロットっていうものが CBT で
course, the
も
bikini costume
使用で
is
きますので、
Yeah.
コスチュームのプリセットいくつかあ
Being
り
a
ます。
default is even funnier.
So this is the actual same build as the CBT, with all the characters you see on the character
せ
select.
っかくなんでちょっと今回
Oh, that's such a good
コスチュ
costume.
ームで
And Nakatsu will be playing against Harada, and as you see, there's actually customization.
That is also a good Fong costume.
デフォル
新しい
ト
方でいこうか。
はい。
I'm glad the default costumes are gonna be there at launch
で
and not added later.
今回
Yeah.
新たに追加されたのがこのオルティスファーム
Yeah,
という
Ortiz Farm,
マチュ
please.
ピチュをモチーフにしたコーヒー
That or
の
the
ステージ
the one to the left of it.
And they're going to select the Ortiz Farm, which is brand new for CBT, based on Machu Picchu.
では、早速対戦していきましょ
So let's start.
Get ready for the next battle.
う。はい。
Yeah, dude, screen tearing.
ロードが早いね。
ロード早いですね。
Loads pretty quick, huh?
Hey, what happened to the promise of English?
まあこの演出はスキップできますんでね。
はい
Of course, you can skip the intro if you want to.
実際こうやって普通の操作だったり、
もう僕はスペシャルスタイルにしてます。
はい、いつでもこう切り替えられますんで。
Chat, listen to the song carefully.
You can switch between special
Listen to the
style
melody of the
anytime,
flute.
on or off. Rada's going with special style on.
Here's what you should be listening to, or listening for.
スペシャルスタイルはこういった感じで状況に応じてコンボを勝手に変更してよりダメージの高いコンボを決めてくれます。
So what's cool about special style is it optimizes the combo depending on situation, whether you have range, rage,
Okay,
etc.
now listen for it in game.
はい。あとはスペシャルスタイルも実は出せる技が増えてて、普通の四角だとヒート発動技が出るんですけど、前と四角を押すと相手に技を、仕掛けて攻めを継続するような技を出せたり、後ろと
後ろだとワンツーとかね、
ワンツーが出たり、
で前だとこういうふうに詰める、
はい、結構前のクローズドネットワークテストよりも、拡張と改善をしています。で下段攻撃もですね、実は前と入力をすると変わったり、
Okay, I will play it as soon as it happens in
これ
game.
もワンボタンで出てます。
ワンボタン
レバー前とワンボタン、
It's actually different than
後ろだとこういうふうに投げが出る。
So, and you can see it's changed from the CNT because for the square button and for the cross, you can actually now do directional inputs along with it to get different variations of the special moves or lower attacks.
ということでよりスペシャルスタイルが遊びやすくなってますんで、その辺もクローズドベータテストでご確認ください。
So it's even easier than before to check out special style. So we hope you'll try it out in closed beta test.
Yeah, that would not have taken up all. Actually, no, wait, that would have, yeah. That would have
このステ
taken
ージ
up
は
your
ど
heat
んどんギ
already.
ミックで最下層まで行くことができます。
And you can see the breakable aspects of the stage in which you continually go deeper to lower levels.
Yeah. あとアズセナは結構このリベルタドールって構えがあると上段をこうやって勝手にかわしてくれたり、集団攻撃以外であれば自動で避けてかわしてくれるのですごく楽しいと思います。
And you can see Azusena is using a special stance which allows her to automatically dodge high attacks. So she's quite fun to play.
Like, I can't unhear it. That is Mega Man 2 Flashman's theme.
Yeah.
Very similar melody to the flute melody in this on the stage's theme.
レイジャーツまで決めてくれます。
So
で、レイジャーツ系をするとコーヒーの CM 風の演出が入ります。
So just when you have rage available, just pushing the triangle button in quick succession actually leads to a combo with rage arts.
That was a fast rematch. Can we get that
If you finish
online?
your opponents, they have little remaining health. If you finish them with that, it goes into a kind of a cool little intro with the.
That's what they should
CM.
show. That's a huge game changer if the online rematches are that fast.
Oh.
You see that? It was Street Fighter 6 rematch fast. I closed the window, but yeah, there it was again, that part of the flute.
はい、こんな感じで知らないキャラクターでも誰が使っても楽しめると。
So as you can see, by using special style, it lets you pick up any character and quickly be able to play.
もう一試合ぐらいいけますかね。
One more?
あ、もう一試合やっても大丈夫そう。
Okay, one
で
more.
せっかくなんで
I've
じ
been
ゃ
a
あ
failure,
レイブも
I've been a
お見せしよう
success.
かなと。
So let's show off
Like a
bit of
diamond, I
Raven.
shine under pressure.
俺はどれでいこうかな。
原さんのお好きなキャラを使っていただいても。
Nakatsu said
Trying
that
every day to be a better me.
I told Nakatsu he should actually go for it.
はい、さっきは新しいステージだったので、今回結構広めのステージをじゃあお見せしたいと思います。
It's actually fucked up that I can't look at a character select without thinking of Street Fighter 6's character select. Very damaging stuff.
Maybe for people who are new to Tekken, it's easier to.
But it is a burden I must bear. Carry. I can't bury it. That would be cheating.
こうやってスペシャルスタイルから遊んでもらえると楽しいと思います。
So we'll help you find a character you think looks cool and then check them out using special style. It's quite fun.
本当に自分はこのボタンしか押してないので。
So I'm only pressing triangle repetitively.
Oh yeah, there's also move characteristics that change, like Paul's Death Fist, and he becomes a combo starter. Because it doesn't push him that far away at all.
Kanari 前のテストの時よりも多彩な技が出せる。
そうですね。よりいろんな技を出したいっていうご意見だったり、もっと駆け引きを充実したいっていうような意見があったので調整しました。
Man, this theme is fine too. I think we greatly exaggerated how bad the music was going to be in Tekken 8. Still has some mediocre songs, but
本当に格闘ゲームの2択が味わえます。
For example, you can simply do this low attack quite easily and then follow it up with a mid to do kind of.
Harada, you need to land hits. You got to get your health back. No.
Which is a typical characteristic.
Co.
今回ね、だんだん服とか顔とかもどんどん汚れていく。
そうですね、汚れていったりしますね。
You can see that in this time, actually the character's clothing and the face, etc., gets dirtied when they actually are downed by their opponent.
Yeah, the dirt thing along with the sweat is a good idea because the dirt's more prominent than the sweat, and sweat looks terrible. So the dirt is a cool feature.
今みたいにヒートバーストにパワークラッシュ性能がついたのも最近の変更点で CBT では体験できます。
You might have noticed another change we made since the CNT. The heat burst now have a power crush attribute to them.
はい、以上で終了ということなので。
Yeah, the heat activations have power crush now.
最新のバージョンの魅力はちょっとうまくお伝えできたかなと思います。
はい。
So and that's it for the footage of the actual.
No, go back to character select. I had
telling you guys about today. You were able to see it from actual battle.
なのでぜひまだ遊びたいなと思った方はクローズベータテストお申し込みをお願いします。
So if you're excited to play the game right away, please apply for the CBT.
それでは前の方にお願いいたします。本日はテッケン8の情報を盛りだくさんお送りしてまいりましたが、あいにくお時間となってしまいました。ここでですね、一言ずつ伺いたいと思います。So Sally, it is now time to wrap up today's fruitful talk session. But before we finish, I'd like to ask a word from each of our Tekken members. それでは原田さんからお願いします。
はい、テッケン8かなりもう2時間話してきましたが、はい、それでも足りないぐらい実はいろんな要素が入ってますので、 何よりもパッケージで買って一人でもかなり長く
Harada's got to get back to Payday 3.
早期予約の特典とかなんかいろんなエディションもあるので買うってちょっとでも気になったらもう今のうち予約した方がいいです。そういうものってすぐ売り切れちゃうし、早期特典は早期でしかついてこないんでぜひ、早めの予約お願いします。
So we've been talking for 2 hours already, but we still have stuff we weren't able to talk about today. So the game is actually going to be amazing, not only to play by yourself, but online against other people. So if you thought maybe this is for you, you should go ahead and pre-order.
This is definitely
we have bonuses for that. There's also
this Tekken's philosophy, not just aggression, but a theme of learning the game.
ありがとうございます。では次池田さんお願いします。
はい、本当、2時間あっという間でしたけども、
And a lot of people really struggle with learning 3D fighting games, so
で開
that's
発メ
fair.
ンバーも今回とんでもないボリュームかつ品質も高く最高の鉄拳を、お送りしようと日々開発頑張ってます。で、今回その会場に来てくれた開発メンバーもいますが、忙しくて来れなかった人も今頑張ってくれてるんで、きっと魅力は今回の配信でしっかり伝えられたかなと思います。でそれぐらい本当期待していただいても絶対裏切らない出来になっていると思うんで、今日会場に来てくれた人や配信を見てくれた方でちょっとでも面白そうだなと思ったらぜひ、鉄拳8遊んでいただければと思います。今日はありがとうございました。
So 2 hours just flew by like in an instant. I'm glad we were able to have this opportunity to show you this game. Some of our development members have actually here watching in person, but many of them are back at the office continually working to improve the game. So whether it's the volume of Tekken 8 or whether it's the high level quality of all the components we created, we're quite confident that it's an excellent package. So even no matter how excited you are about the game, if you purchase it, we're sure that you're going to enjoy it. So we can't wait for you to have your hands on it.
ありがとうございます。それでは最後にマイケルさんお願いいたします。
こうやって日本の場でこうプレゼンするのはあまりないからなかなか新鮮な感じではあります。で今回2人も言ったんですけどなかなかいろんな話はできたんですけど実際自分で遊ぶと全然違うので僕ももう仕事忘れて対戦例えば春だとよくするんですけどもうあっという間に時間経ってもう遊び足りないっていうのは結構あるので実際皆さん本当 CBT 申し込んで遊んでほしいと思ってます。So in English I'll translate for myself. It's quite interesting to be here at TGS. I don't really get the opportunity to be in front of the Japanese audience, so it's been great. Also, like we were saying, there's so many cool features about Tekken 8. It's hard to describe it all, but I think playing it for yourself will give you all you need to know. I often play against Harada in many instances, and you forget the time so much, and I always want to play more, so please sign up for CBT if you haven't, and check out the game.
マイケルは予約した？もう予約した？
全バージョン当然予約しました。
もちろん予約してます僕も。はい。
They think that everybody pre-ordered already. というわけで、原田さん、マイケルさん、池田さん、本日は本当にありがとうございました。Thank you very much for coming, Mr. Harada, Michael, and 池田さん。
こっちです。
Now
さ
what,
あ
Mr.
ここ
Host?
からはお知らせでございます。Now it's time for exciting announcements. こちらは株式会社バンダイから新発売されるゲームディメンションズ鉄拳8のジンとキングです。9月21日木曜日より遊びストアにて予約大絶賛受付中です。These cool figures displayed here are Jin and King from Game Dimensions. Tekken from Bandai.
Actually, Jin Kazama and King are from Tekken, the fighting game series.
20箇所以上の稼働がある17センチ台のフィギュアにエフェクトパーツが不足している商品です。Game Dimensions is a series of 6.5-inch scale figures for gaming fans. The characters are sculpted to look like they were taken straight out of the game, and with a total of 20 plus articulation
Well, while
points,
they're doing
you can
this, yeah,
recreate your
no stream
favorite
tomorrow
scenes.
night probably.
Each figure comes
Well,
with a set of
yeah, I'll look at
interchangeable hands,
TGS's schedule tomorrow and worry
character-specific
about that.
parts,
Probably don't
background
count on anything
accessories,
though.
and 20
Aki is next week.
20 plus points of articulation to pose and play in
And
endless ways.
yeah, I'll do
The
Final
SRP
Fantasy
is
16 at some point, but it'll still
$26.99.
definitely be Wednesday at least. So
さあそれではこちらの
it's interesting to see the Bandai logo and not the Bandai Namco logo. Kind of refreshing
です。
Yeah, no,
ジン
this,
が履いている
it's
道着
usually
に
just
は
the
特殊
Bandai
な
logo
軟質素材を
for the
使用しておりまし
when it
て
comes to like
まるでゲ
toys
ー
and
ムから
stuff.
飛び出
Yeah.
た
I'm
かのよう
surprised
な
is that they're
自
using
然
the
な
red
ポージング
logo
が
instead
可
of the
能とな
blue
ってお
one.
ります。
Mm.
ジンの攻撃演出をイメージしたエフェクトパーツとラウンド2のラウンドプレートが付属しております。こちらは2024年1月発売予定です。So let's first look at Jin. Jin's dogi is made of a special soft material that allows him to pose naturally as if he just stepped out of a scene in a game. Jin includes a red energy effect part and a round 2 round plate. This product is scheduled to be released January 2024. 続きまして、キングです。キングの特徴的なマスクは特殊な印刷技術によって細部までしっかりと模様が再現されております。キングの攻撃演出をイメージしましたエフェクトパーツとファイトという書かれたラウンドプレートが付属しております。こちらは2024年3月発売予定です。Next up is King. King's characteristic mask has been reproduced in great detail using a special printing method. King includes a white energy effect part and a fight round plate. It is scheduled to be released April 2024. 皆さんガシガシ動かしていろんなポージングが決まって楽しいのでぜひ遊びストアのページをチェックしてみてください。Game Dimensions is an incredibly detailed figure series with ultra articulations for the full range of posing and play, so please be sure to check it out. 以上、Game Dimensions のご紹介でした。さあ続きましてご覧の皆様にさらにお知らせがあります。鉄拳8よりリン・シャオユーがデフォルメフィギュアネンドロイドになって登場です。実際に画像をご用意しましたのでこちらご覧ください。I have a big announcement.
Oh yeah, Xiaoyu's getting an
Xiaoyu from
Nendroid.
Tekken 8 will be joining the Nendroid Chibi Figure Series. ネンドロイドリン・シャオユーは表情パーツや手足パーツを付け替えることでゲーム内のさまざまなシーンがイメージ再現可能になります。どんな表情パーツやオプションパーツが付属されるか続報をどうぞお楽しみに。By swapping out Nendroid's interchangeable faceplates and arm and leg parts, various poses and scenes from the game can be recreated. Stay tuned for more information about the faceplates and the parts that will come with an Nendroid. ここでもう一つお知らせですが、なんと東京ゲームショウの会場にてネンドロイドリン・シャオユーの原型を先行公開しておりますのでぜひブースにお越しいただき必ずチェックしてみてください。Also, the prototype of Nendroid Ling Xiaoyu will be on display at the Tokyo Game Show, so please be sure to stop by the Bandai Namco Entertainment booth and check it out. さあ続きましてバンダイスピリッツよりアクションフィギュアシリーズ SH フィギュアアーツで風間仁の商品化が決定いたしました。バンダイスピリッツ will release Jin Kazama in the SH Figure Arts Action Figure Series.
Oh yeah, that's not the
SH フィギ
figure.
ュアアー
That's
ツは
just his
稼働
render.
によるキャラクター表現の追求をテーマに造形、稼働、彩色の技術を凝縮した手のひらサイズのスタンダードフィギュアとなっております。SH Figure Arts captures the charm of each character with detailed sculpting, an unparalleled range of motion, and series-accurate coloring. Condensed everything down to a standard 1/12 size. 詳細は魂ネーションズの公式 SNS で後日公開予定です。どうぞ続報をお楽しみに。More details will be released at a later date on the Tamashi Nation's official social media channels. Please look forward to further information. さらに本日はブース内に参考展示として試作品を初公開しておりますのでぜひご覧になってください。Also, the actual figure is on display for the first time today in the booth, so please be sure to take a look. 続きまして株式会社ホリオリファイティングスティックアルファから鉄拳コラボ商品が登場いたしました。Fighting Stick Alpha introduces a Tekken 8 collaboration product. メンテナンスが簡単なので筐体を開けてスティックやボタンを自分でメンテナンスすることができ天面のデザインプレートも自分だけのオリジナルデザインにカスタマイズすることができます。 You can open the controller and easily maintain the sticks and buttons by yourself. The design plate on the top surface can also be customized to your own original design. 製品には鉄拳8仕様のオリジナル天板デザインのダウンロードコードが付属していますので、自分だけのデザインをお楽しみください。発売は2024年1月を予定しております。The products come with a download
Rita, are
code
you
for an
gonna get a
original
Hori
top
stick?
panel artwork with Tekken 8 designs, so you can enjoy your own unique design. The product is scheduled to be released in January 2024. 天板デザインなどの詳細は後日公開予定ですので、続報をぜひお楽しみに。
She said no.
さらに鉄拳私有ブースでは今回のアケコンが使用されておりますので、この機会にぜひ試してみてください。Details for the top panel artwork will be released at a later date, so please stay tuned for more information. Furthermore, the new fighting stick alpha is used at the Tekken booth, so please be sure to check it out.
Neat. That's a good idea.
そして東京ゲームショウ一般公開日初日である明日9月23日
No, thank you.
午後3時45分からはこちらのステージにてストリーマーのスパイギアさんとゲーム実況者のあっさりショコさん、鉄拳シリーズの実況解説でおなじみのゲンヤさんをゲストとしてお招きし、スパイギア VS あっさりショコ、俺はすべてを手に入れる鉄拳8総取りバトルを開催いたします。そしてこちらには SNS 連携企画もあります。皆さんには
Rita plays PS5 controller and she remembers to disconnect her controller after every match
勝つかを予想していただき、指定のハッシュ
because
タ
she
グを
has
つけ
good
て
manners.
X 旧ツイッターですねにご投稿いただきたいと思います。スパイギアさんが勝つと予想する方はハッシュタグ TGS 鉄拳8アンダーバースパイギア WIN WIN とつけて
That's a pretty cool notebook.
X にポストしてください。あっさりショコさんが勝つと予想する方はハッシュタグ TGS 鉄拳
What, you want a
8
notebook too?
アンダーバ
Jesus.
ーあっさりショコ WIN WIN とつけて X に
So
ポストしてください。その際、もちろん鉄拳の公式 X アカウントのフォローもお忘れなくお願いいたします。なお、見事予想を当てた方の中から抽選でなんとスパイギアさんとあっさりショコさんのサイン入りノートをプレゼントいたします。X での応募受付はバトル開始の時
GG
間まで
shake
とさせていただき
by
ます
Paul.
の
Oh man,
で、
is it too late
ま
to
だ応
teach
募
her
していないよ
shake?
という方はぜひとも今この瞬間早めに投稿をお願いいたします。また東京ゲームショウ
You wanna learn shake,
2023
girl?
バンダイナムコエンターテインメントブースでは鉄拳8の私有もしております。
She's in pet mode. She's
皆
not
さ
in
んのお
learning
越し
mode.
を心よりお待ち申し上げております。以上、鉄拳トークライブ at TGS2023 最後までお付き合いいただきまして誠にありがとうございました。That marks the closing of Tekken Talk Live at TGS 2023. Thank you all very much for coming. Thank you all very
I
much
should teach her
for
that
tuning
though.
in
I should
online,
teach her shake
and we'll
and
see you on
the
very
keyword is
soon.
GG's.
All right.
Well, that wasn't a terrible waste of time, but it really didn't need to be streamed. But whatever. So
Yeah.
that's that on that. Here we are anyway. So yeah, 3 a.m. We saw what was going on. We'll see what happens tomorrow. So until then, go to bed. Fuck, wrong.
Go to bed.